Hey everyone, this is Chris, MTGO's Rex Start, and we're back for round 3 in my tournament here in Tribal Apocalypse against this time Slug 360. And this is part 3 of this week's show and tell as we're continuing looking at my matches from last week. And Slug is on Mono Blue Illusions. I knew he was Illusions going into it, so I'd seen him play a deck like this in the Invitational in I think the semifinal round. I knew he would have Force of Will and Wasteland. Go ahead and run out Baleful Strix there. Hoped I would draw into a third land. Unfortunately, I did not. Puts down Lord of the Unreal. And I poke in here and drop another Baleful Strix, once again hoping to draw a land, and once again whiffing. So I think next turn I finally have to suck it up and play the Dimir Signet to try to get to my Raven Familiar on the following turn. The Morph guy is the one that you return 2 islands, kind of like Gush. That morphs him. You draw 2 cards. And he's starting to get a nice army here, but I'm holding behind my Death Touch guys here. Raven Familiar draws me into the third land that I need, finally. And then he'll just chump Phantasmal Bear. And Wasteland, he uses this on my upkeep. And I just get a basics. I don't need the white at the moment. But he Cryptic commands that. So he's put me under a fair amount of pressure now. Phantasmal Image is going to come in copying Lord of the Unreal, so he gets a double boost on everybody, and then he swings in. I'm going to take out the Mutavault because I know I need to Wrath the board, and that's the biggest threat to that. So I go to Wrath here, but he believes he has a Force of Will. Yes, he does. So he's got a sizable army here. He does not come in with the Mutavault, however. And here I guess he had just played the Mutavault. Here, anyways, I am able to get my Damnation in finally. He comes back and puts me to 2 of the Mutavault, and he's got a second Mutavault, so I look like I'm in dire straits here. But I am able to get a couple of chump blockers onto the field. Good ones, since they have Death Touch, and he's not going to want to lose the Mutavaults. Now, of course, I know he has Cryptic Command, but he doesn't. And now he has the 3rd blue for it. That would have gotten him out of this hole here, tap my guys. But he does not have another Cryptic. And I throw out Tezzeret here, which he's going to force. Critically, that does put him to 14, and now I can win with Tezzeret's Ultimate if I have 7 artifacts on the field, which is, once I find another Tezzeret there, that's what I go for here. Because at the current state, I will be able to kill him with Tezzeret's Ultimate next turn. However, he goes ahead. He knows he's got to stop that, so he's going to swing in, and I have to block everything, of course, because I'm a 2. So that temporarily puts me to where I can't kill him with Tezzeret's Ultimate, but I find a Seat of the Synod off that top, so that allows me to cast these last 2 artifacts, get back to 7 artifacts on the field, and then kill him with Tezzeret's Ultimate. Which, again, one of the great things about playing Tezzeret Control is that you have that ability to kill people out of nowhere once you're able to stabilize. So I stabilize at 2 life. I need to win the game quickly, and Tezzeret gives you a way to do that. So let's take a look at the second match against Slug. Where is that? Is this one? It's this one right here. This game 2 against Slug here. Slug's on the play. Got a couple of Strixes. Tezzeret looks like a good hand to me. He's got Gossamer Phantasm, which has that illusion drawback if you sack it when it's targeted. Which I'm not thinking about when I target it with Sword of Fire and Ice. I absolutely Force of Will those Vidalcan Shackles there, of course. Those are going to take over the game. I can't have that. Get to 3, play my Sword of Fire and Ice rather than the Strix, thinking, in fact, he might Wasteland me and I'd need to maximize my use of mana every turn here. And he does. Wasteland plan would have been very good if I didn't have all these cantrip guys. because they really dug me out of holes multiple times against Slug. Now he's going to copy that Strix, just draw a card off it. Glad I resolved this Sword of Fire and Ice, because I know that this Pro Blue is just going to... now he can deal with it with like Cryptic Command. It would probably be his only way, I think, of really dealing with that. Of course, his Mutavaults aren't blue, but they aren't flyers either. So, beat in here, taking out all of his guys. Now I cast an Aven Riftwatcher, get my life total back up a little bit. And I don't worry about countering this because I still think I can beat his clock, and of course I can kill that one, so that one becomes a little less threatening, especially with the Riftwatcher out. He forces his Sword of War and Peace. I guess he figures he couldn't possibly win the race if I had that in addition, but I don't actually need that to win, so I don't force back. I'm definitely ahead in this situation, so I figured I would hold it for something that would change that. And here comes Tez. I'm going to +1 him. Swing in, put him down to 5, and basically got him on 2-turn clock here, and he doesn't draw the out. So, anyways, that takes care of round 3, and it was an abbreviated tournament, only 3 rounds. That left 3 undefeated players on account of we had to get ready for the Ham on Rye tournament afterwards. So, I had to beat Mia Hitlor and Just Canceled in order to take the titles. So we'll be back for replays of those games in just a moment.